What's up guys, Rex here with MicroAI, again here with another security how-to video. Now we've done some other security videos like with Linux and with Docker containers, running our AEI, our Edge AI, to make sure that we can catch security threats within minutes instead of days. So in this video, this will probably be the last how-to video for this series. This is going to be for Windows, and for Windows we have an installer that we get from MicroAI Launchpad. So what we're going to do is we're going to log into our Launchpad account. I'm going to come here. I'm already logged in, and you're going to go down to the second tab out here on the left called Profiles. So you're going to go down there. You're going to find your security profile. Now you can have multiple security profiles. We leave the organization of your devices up to you. Right now I just have one security profile called My Secure Pi. I named it when I made the first security video on Linux, when we used Linux ARM on a Raspberry Pi, but I'm just going to keep using the same security profile. For you, the user, if you have multiple devices in different locations and you want to run security on all those devices, you can register all the devices under one profile if you want, or you can make 3 separate profiles, and the names of each profile is the name of each location, and you can have each device in that location be registered to its appropriate profile. However you want to do that, it's up to you. For now, I'm just going to use one profile. So we're going to come to our profile here. You're going to go to the 4th tab, click on that. You see here we have our commands for Linux and Linux ARM that we used before. So down here, the bottom one, this is the last operating system. This is for Windows. Windows, we use an installer, so we just copy this command that we're going to run in our Windows PowerShell app, and this will download the installer for us. So I go here, I copy the command, I hit enter, and it's going to start downloading that installer. Now I already have the installer downloaded, so I'm just going to open it up real quick, so that way we don't have to go through the whole installation process. So this is the page you should see for MicroAI Security on Windows. So let's go ahead and start reading the instructions here. So it says here, the setup has determined that some of the prerequisites needed to run MicroAI Security and monitoring are missing. This wizard will assist you in getting and installing those prerequisites. Click next to continue or cancel to exit the setup wizard. So we have some prereqs that we need installed from MicroAI Security. If your device already has those installed, it just goes to the next step. But this device that I'm running here doesn't have those installed. So we're going to go ahead and click next. So we already have the .NET Framework 3.5 installed, so the next thing we need to install is the MPCAP. So we're going to go ahead and click next. It's going to install. You're going to agree to the MPCAP license agreement. Click I agree. I wouldn't mess around too much with these. You can if you want to. I'm just going to leave it as the default. I'm going to click install, and then it's going to install this for us. So we're just going to see here, it shouldn't take too long to install, but depending on how fast your machine is, it could take a minute. All right, it says completed here, so I'm going to click next. And PCAP has been installed on your computer. Click finish to close this wizard. I'm going to click finish. All right, cool. And then the MicroAI Security on Windows wizard is going to say, welcome to the wizard for MicroAI Security Monitoring Setup. The setup wizard will install MicroAI Security and monitoring on a computer. Please click next to continue. You're going to click next. This is our license agreement. Read it carefully, please. I work for MicroAI, so I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom here. I'm going to click I accept the terms and license agreement. Click next. This is fine. Wherever you want to install it, you can browse to different files. I'm just going to leave it as this folder. I'm going to click next, and it's going to ask for the API key. So for the API key, you're going to come back to your profile here, go back to the 1st tab. This is your profile key or the API key. You're just going to click copy, go back to the installer, paste the API key in there, and then click next. And then the setup wizard is ready to begin the MicroAI Security Monitoring installation. Click install to begin the installation. If you want to review or change any of your installation settings, click back. Click cancel to exit the wizard. All right, I don't want to configure anything else on the installation, so I'm going to hit install. and then it's going to download MicroAI Security for Windows. All right, click the finish button to exit the setup wizard. So finish. And that should be it. So let's go here and see our devices. So here we have a new device, Windows, whatever the device name, under my secure profile, my secure Pi profile. So we're gonna go to apps. We're gonna click on security and monitoring. All right, we're gonna go over here to online status. We're gonna find our device. Somewhere on here should be our device. Go back here and see devices. It says active. Okay, our device is active. We're just not able to see it in the apps. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it just took a while to pop up. So let's go ahead and click on it here. Okay, so always give it a minute. Sometimes it takes a while for the Windows device to pop up. But if you look here, you have all the same settings you would have on Linux. You have your network traffic, your RAM usage. Let me scroll out here a little bit so we can see it all. We have our behavior matrix, which is showing the channels and how they're lighting up. We have our CPU usage here, net upload, net download. And again, this is it's still in training mode. So remember the device, whatever you set up in the configuration, that's how long the device is going to train for. So right now, you may see CPU usage is 100%. That's probably not accurate. The device is, the AI is still training on the device. I think we have the training set for 5 minutes. So I'm not going to keep you here for 5 minutes while it's training. Just know that it's receiving data, training, but the device status is up here. The amount of alarms generated is up here. CPU usage is up here. Net upload, net download, our security health score. The percentage in a graph is shown here of CPU usage and RAM usage, and then we have the net traffic upload, download, and megabytes here. The behavior matrix is the specific channels that we're monitoring, so the specific hardware and network channels. There's 30 channels in total, so that's where you'll see the channels being monitored here. And if there is any abnormal behavior on those specific channels, these bars will light up, and you can click on the bars and see the time that they had an alert. Right now there's no alerts being generated because it's training, but they'll light up a very light blue when they have abnormal behavior. The health score change is here. This is a graph of the health score. This is the primary device channel over time. So the hardware channels we're monitoring are grouped into one graph here. It's showing the upper and lower bounds based on the AI's predictions. And then the network channels are doing the same thing. And then over here we have the map where our device location is in the world. And under here is where we're going to have the alarms generated. So if someone scans the ports on this device, an alarm will be generated saying a number of packages are received from a certain IP address. So it'll tell you the IP address that's scanning the ports, and then say possible port scanning. And that's really what we're trying to do, is we're trying to detect every step of a hacker's kill chain. And there will be another video if you guys want to see on a called our security demo, and we explain the kill chain in detail. This is just a how-to video, how to set up Windows security and monitoring on your Windows device. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and congratulations, you now have MicroAI security and monitoring running on your Windows device. We'll see you next time.